Namaste. I'm standing wherever you are. Come into attention. Find your breath. And we'll take this moment to honor our bodies and honor the life that's flowing through us. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, prayer palms to heart center. And we'll start with our warm-up. Interlace the fingers and press the palms away. Tuck the chin. Just warming up the spine here. And staying with your breath. Inhale to press the palms to the sky. Find length here. Root down into the toes. If you want to come up onto the toes, lifting the heels, you might fall and lose your balance. That's all right. Come back. Exhale, we'll tuck and curl. Rounding through the back. Maybe you find a little rock side to side. Again, inhale. On the exhale, let's warm up neck and chest here. We'll bring the hands behind the back, chin to the sky, open up, spread the elbows nice and wide. And stay focused with the breath, your inhale. This time on the exhale, bring the chin to chest. The elbows will come towards each other. They don't have to touch here. Maybe a slight round of the shoulders in the back. Be gentle on the pull. Inhale to stand up tall, open up. Exhale to curl. Inhale. And then exhale. And reach the arms up overhead. Release the fingers. Take your gaze up between the hands. On the exhale, cactus the elbows and lift through the heart. Squeeze the glutes a little bit, and then we'll shift the weight onto the toes. Nice little slight back bend. We'll bring the hands behind the small of the back to open up the shoulders. Be careful not to dump the head here. So we're staying nice and long. Lift through the heart. And exhale to release. Shake it out. Let's warm up the hands here. So bringing the palms together, interlace the fingers, wrap the thumbs, and then find some rotations in the wrists. Nice and easy. Relax the muscles in the forearms. And we're going to find a little stretch in the forearms and the hands here. So you bring your hands to a L7. And then I'm pressing into the fingers. You should feel a nice stretch in the forearms and the wrists. And then switch. And then a little bit of waves. And then reverse your wave. And relax. Come back to your good stance. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Find a slight back bend as you lift through the heart. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, bend at the knees here. If it's early in the morning, the back might be a little tight. We'll come into our forward fold. Hands to the side, tuck the chin. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, inhale to rise. We'll go through a half salutation. Exhale, prayer palms to heart center. Inhale, extend. Fold on the exhale. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up. Prayer palms to heart center, exhale. Inhale. Still in our warm up, exhale. Plant the palms, right foot steps back, equestrian pose, untuck the toe. We'll lift through the heart here. Again, the knees over the ankle. You can find a little bit more of extension here as we lift. On our exhale, we'll step back into our tabletop, just to warm up. A few rounds of cat-cow. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Drop the belly, lift your gaze. Exhale as you tuck the chin and round through the back. Tuck the tailbone, hollow core. Inhale, and then exhale. Still in our warm-up, we'll find child's pose. Bring the toes to touch, knees wide as you extend the arms out in front. Allow the heart to melt here. Relax the hips back to the heels. You want to stay active in the arms. Sometimes we just want to be here, and this is a nice little resting spot if you ever need it. But here we're just going to warm up the shoulders, so we're really extending the arms out, maybe crawling up onto the fingertips. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then we'll press back up to our tabletop. So we're still on that right side, so we're going to step the right foot through. We'll come into equestrian pose on the left side as we lift through the heart. Engage your core. One more inhale. And our exhale. We're going to step back into that tabletop. Now we'll come into our high plank to prepare for our strength and power. Shoulders over wrists, really grip into the ground or the mat with your fingertips and heels over toes. Inhale. You can always drop down to the knees, remember that. And then we'll find our 8-limb pose. Toes, chest, chin, hands. Extend to your cobra. Untuck the toes. Connect the lower body and the hips. Gentle pull and lift. Shoulders away from the ears. Take your gaze over the nose, over the horizon. Inhale. Exhale to full and release. We'll journey back into our down dog here. So maybe you come up onto the toes or you press up to your high plank. And then we just melt back into our down dog, trying to find balance here. Upper body, lower body, hips to the sky. Slight tuck of the tailbone as I engage my core. Gaze to the belly button. Your next inhale, look up top of your mat, and then you're going to travel to your forward fold. Maybe a little meditative walk gets you there. And then we'll rise. Inhale. Prayer palms to heart center on the exhale. All right. That's our warm-up. Let's begin. We'll do our 3 rounds, 3 cycles of our sun salutations. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Second cycle. Inhale. Right side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Third round. Inhale. Exhale. Right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just take a moment here, come back to your breath, just feel into that energy. We'll move into our pranayama, our breath work. Find a seat. So find that nice tall spine, nice comfortable seat. Take an inhale to control the breath. Hold and exhale, nice and easy. Again, inhale maybe from the belly and expand it through the lungs. Fill up and then exhale. Bhramari, 3 rounds. We prepare our mudra. Take an inhale. 3 rounds of Bhramari. Move into your meditation, finding stillness, staying connected to the breath.